The world has been turned upside down, and college football with it.
Both the Big Ten and the Pac-12 can have postponed their 2020 football season.
Still cautious optimism that a college football season can be played safely.
We're prepared to play.
I try to be everything that I can, but sometimes I come out as being nothing. I pray to God that he make me a better man. Maybe one day I'ma stand for something.
Feels good to be back.
Tell me ain't nobody better than me. I think that there's better than me. Hope you see the better in me. Always end up better in me. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go.
They are raring to go, and so are we.
This type of love don't always come and go.
Welcome everybody to the college football season.
Stay strong, we gon' live long. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go.
I want football, you want football, everybody wants football.
I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go.
College football is going to be played, and it's time to get excited about it.
A perfect night for football in Annapolis. Perfect mostly because there is football, and these days that's not to be taken lightly or for granted. BYU and Navy open their seasons in a game that's only been on the schedule for about a month. And there will be challenges tonight. The stage is different, quieter, no fans in the stands. The Cougars and midshipmen get set to square off in this bizarre season that has already made an impact far beyond the field. Full possession, they've moved it 40 yards so far. Algiers really been running well, and Algier has some room to the outside. Algier headed to the end zone, and did he get the pylon? He did. Touchdown BYU.
They need to kind of step up and make some plays here.
Katoa's getting into the secondary. He's got a chance to go, and now each of the two BYU running backs have found the end zone, and they are absolutely gashing the midshipmen. Wilson with a little tunnel. Romney has running room, and Romney going down the sideline, still on his feet, and Gunnar Romney will stroll into the end zone with another BYU touchdown. Challenged at times. Be aware that the kids might hear some salty language as McChesney dances into the end zone. And
teammates in Little League and Babe Ruth, Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, he was okay. Frank Harris moving like Ricky inside the 5 into the end zone for the touchdown. Maybe time to move for Rocky on 2nd and 10. Harris kept it around the corner. Frank Harris, touchdown, his 3rd of the game. Handoff, big hole, right side, touchdown. Calvin Hill into the end zone. You're down 6, I think it's the right call.
Yeah, agreed.
Vilt throws, and that one is intercepted. Coming back the other way. Rashad Wisdom down the sideline, trying to put the game away. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Timeouts probably have to think about the onside kick. That throw over the top toward the end zone, jump ball, and it's caught. That is a touchdown. If he can. Clean snap, he'll angle the punt. And it's going to be scooped up on a bounce. That's Haydell with all his dramatic moves across the 25. Haydell, here he comes to the 35, to the 40, still going. Haydell to the 30, to the 20. Has he done it? He did it! 90 yards. So Harris takes the snap, pressured immediately, and throws that one over the top toward the end zone. A flag thrown, but that pass was caught.
He came up with it
for a touchdown. Field goal doesn't do him any good. Play fake. That throw is caught. Barbie with flags thrown everywhere. An awkward kind of angle for the field goal in double overtime, and he missed it. He hooked it. Kick is up, and it is good. A game that had a crazy start has a crazy ending.
The Cyclones and the Ragin' Cajuns. Eddie Ogamba to kick it off for Iowa State. Chris Smith, Eli Mitchell back. Smith, world-class speed, and he finds a seam and a stiff arm. He's got the 50-yard line in a foot race. He is gone. 95-yard touchdown return for Chris Smith. Ragin' Cajuns ground game in the first half. A team that was 6th in the country in rushing last year. Deep ball coming from Lewis behind coverage. Caught! First down and more Cajuns. Peter LeBlanc takes it all the way for a 78-yard score. There, Guerrero. Oh boy. To the 30, to the 40. He's to midfield and in a sprint, and he takes it inside the 30. It's a second kick return for a score for the Ragin' Cajuns today, and they're raging in Acadiana. They're going to keep the offense on the field on 4th down, and they will punch it in. Regis with the touchdown. The first time in school history, the Ragin' Cajuns notch a road win against a ranked opponent. Billy Napier's team remains undefeated when leading in the 4th quarter.
Right behind you, they go right though.
They'll try the right guys on the right, and Toomey Young missed the tackle, and Kyron Williams is in for the touchdown. Young had him absolutely stopped for a loss of yardage. Now they will go. Yep, bouncing outside. It is Kyron Williams. He will go the distance. Notre Dame touchdown, Kyron Williams. Pressure. Book steps up. End zone shot for Davis. Avery fought for it. Caught it. Notre Dame touchdown.
3rd and 6. Gabriel looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Marlon Williams.
They are right outside the red zone, knocking on the door.
2nd and 12. McCray catches a seam into the end zone. Greg McCray. Presented by Dr. Pepper. UCF to the end zone and strike it again. Trey Nixon. Looking for the quick throw to the corner, and he's got it. So Williams put him in position and then gets the payoff.
Harris fake, toss, in zone, looking long again. Same matchup, touchdown. Franklin holds it in over Riley. Mobley in motion, 3rd and 1. O'Hara looks to his back, has the grab, and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Sure enough, there's Mobley. Needed 2, got more. Inside the 20, and now Mobley. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Mobley into the end zone. Blue Raiders on top. Atkins, McCormick. Now he's in. Touchdown, UTSA. Roadrunners back on top.
Defenders, and then separate afterwards.
Fake it to McDonald. Toss it. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. England Chisholm holds this one in. O'Hara gonna toss it. That's Ali fighting his way, diving, and he's in. Touchdown, Ali and Middle Tennessee. 2-point conversion. O'Hara pop pass. It is incomplete, and UTSA hangs on.
Flips it out to his receiver. Another quick first down play, toss over the middle, caught. Will Mallory, touchdown Miami, and the Canes answer very quickly. Harris has the edge. Big fella accelerates down the sidelines to midfield. It's a foot race. Can they angle him out? Diving for the pylon. Touchdown, Miami. 75 yards.
When he comes back,
Oh, they sneak a man open, and it's the rooster loose, and they're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Miami. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter. and a full-on shootout.
King fires down the middle of the field, and wide open is Brevin Jordan. Another coverage bust and a hat trick touchdown pass for De'Aaron King, the cap.
And now Trask to the end zone. Touchdown, Grimes. 2nd and 7 for Trask. To the end zone he goes, and into the hands of Tony. Touchdown, Gators. Good call. A little bit of safety pressure as they bring Jones off the edge. Pierce picks it up. Trask downfield, and with that, here is Pitts. Run, young man, run. Touchdown, Gators. That gets revealed when you get to this part of mid-Saturday. To the end zone. Did he hold on? Yes. Touchdown, Kyle Pitts. Florida with 642 total yards, their most in a conference game in school history.
On a scorching day in Lubbock, Texas, the Red Raiders make their way onto the field at Jones AT&T Stadium, and Hook'em, led by Tom Herman, brings out the horns. And now your defense has got to go back out there. Deshaun Jameson awaiting the punt from McNamara, and the ball is tipped.
That's going to be a score.
That could be a score for Texas Tech in the end zone. The Red Raiders got it. Touchdown. Here comes the punt rush. There it is in the air. Schooler going after it. It's picked out of the air at the 1-yard line and in for the score. That's Jahdae Barron, number 23. Again, it's the slant. It's Vasher, and look out. TD. Backfield with Bowman. He'll take it to the edge. Look out. Touchdown. Texas Tech. Of Texas. Going for the fade in the end zone.
Nice.
Vasher.
Wow.
Hello. How do you do?
Oh my gosh.
He snaps it. So Roderick. Look at him go. Wow. Look at him go. He breaks contained. Sir Roderick, just call me sir.
That Ellinger had plenty of time.
Pressure again in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Brennan Eagles. Opens up the playbook here for Sam. Let's see what happens. Over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown. Joshua Moore.
Look at the off coverage.
Ellinger. It's caught. Wow. The 2-point conversion. Brennan Eagles. We're tied at 56. Schooler in motion.
You got it. You got it.
There's the slant. Caught. Touchdown. Spencer T all over it. Joshua Moore.
Tight end.
Underneath. Sir Roderick. Nothing there. It's on the ground. Texas recovers. Ball game. Horns win it. Osai wraps it up and will deliver it to Austin. One of the great comebacks in Texas football history.
The Palace on the Prairie, Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Big 12 play begins right now as Kansas State comes to town to take on the 3rd-ranked Oklahoma Sooners. Rattler. In the end zone. Touchdown. Jeremiah Hall. They hand it off. McCowan. Touchdown Sooners. State. Thompson runs it. Thompson uses that big frame. Touchdown. Wildcats. Thompson out of the shotgun. Runs it himself. He's got the corner. Dives. Touchdown K-State. Skylar Thompson. And trying to get creative. On 2nd down. Vaughn. And Deuce. On the loose. Touchdown K-State. From 50 yards away. And Kansas State takes the lead. 2nd down and 10. Rattler steps up over the middle. Incomplete. Or is it an interception? That's McPherson. McPherson picks it off.
Full effort, toughness, grit, everything you want to say, you can say it about Chris Klieman as his Wildcats beat Oklahoma for the second straight year.
What a signature win, though, this time winning on the road at Oklahoma.
From Fort Worth and A&G Carter Stadium, we have finally reached the Big 12 schedule as TCU plays host to Iowa State. So first and 15 after the penalty. Here's Breece Hall, stop and start, and he explodes into the open field. There goes Breece Hall. In a foot race, he is in. Touchdown, Iowa State. A 75-yard run, and just what the Cyclones needed. Man, in this case, they bring a couple and get there, but he got rid of it in a strike. This game is tied after the extra point. Touchdown, Quentin Johnston. 109 yards in this first half. Back to throw on first down. Floating for the end zone. He's got him. Touchdown. Both teams mix up the tempo. Look out. Purdy is... Whoa, what is he doing? What is Brock Purdy doing? Touchdown TCU. LaKendrick Van Zandt. Averaging more than 100 since he took over the job last year. Now Kane Nwangu stepping free. He's got speed to take off. Just like that, Iowa State's back in the end zone. From the 27 off play action, Duggan with his eyes downfield, lofting to the end zone, touchdown, Tay Barber. Here comes Hall, leaping across the goal line, touchdown. Second down and 6, Horned Frogs working quickly, lofting one, middle of the field and an open man. This is Artavius Lynn. This is a TCU touchdown. 48 yards, and the Horned Frogs back to within a score with 6:51 left. It's Hall with a seam, and he is gone. Touchdown, Iowa State. On 3rd and 3, he gets 32.
But it means welcome to the Home Depot. SEC on CBS and an SEC West battle, the Bulldogs of Mississippi State against the Tigers of LSU, the defending national champions. And here they come. Now the throw down the sidelines of beauty. And it's Tyrell Shavers' touchdown.
Tyrell Shavers, transfer from Alabama.
Their game was against Mississippi State last year. Running wants to go deep and does. Man's there, and he's got it. And it's Terrace Marshall for the touchdown. On first down. He's going to throw it to him, and he's wide open on the sideline if he can find his footing. Now a big play, and he's still on his feet. Colin Hill down to the sideline. He is gone. Touchdown. Costello looked left, lobs it to the corner, a touchdown. 500 yards passing, and Austin Williams for the score. Brennan loads, goes to the end zone. One-handed catch by Marshall for the touchdown. Costello going to go long to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Mitchell. Another huge third down play. Touchdown number 5 for KJ Costello. Time on this play if he waits too long to unload. Clock is going to expire on the jump ball, and it's intercepted in the end zone anyway. And Mississippi State has pulled off an upset on the road and picked off the defending national champion and 6th-ranked LSU Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference football season continues from Faurot Field Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Number 2, Alabama, the Crimson Tide, opening this season on the road. 34-year-old Ryan Walters. He brings pressure on Jones. They didn't get there in time, and it's a touchdown. Jalen Waddle with Harris. And that was pretty simple. Touchdown, Alabama.
The freshman Rakestraw is on Waddle this time.
Well protected again. Jones, Waddle gets behind the defenders for another touchdown. Harris up the middle, and it's a touchdown.
Here on campus at the University of Florida, it's the 41st meeting all time between the Gators and the Gamecocks. Gainesville, bootleg action, complete Pitts, and got a great block, touchdown. Trask on the slant, touchdown again, Pitts. Catch on the play, setting up a 3rd down and 9. Over the middle, wide open, 1st down and then some. Tony still on the move, the turbo kicking in. Tony TNT, touchdown Gators.
From Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium here in Austin, we've got Big 12 football for you on Fox as TCU comes into town to take on the 9th-ranked Texas Longhorns. Spielman in motion. Here's the quarterback sneak partner. Touchdown TCU. Good call, Joel Klatt. As the Horned Frogs punch it in again. Here's Ellinger. Steps up in the pocket. Delivers. Caught. Toward the end zone. Touchdown Longhorns. Brennan Eagles.
Yeah, got to run it with Ellinger.
Throws it out wide. Johnson cuts it back. Johnson. Touchdown, Texas. Sam Ellinger looking in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Malcolm X. Epps snuck in the game. Duggan with the quarterback run. Straight ahead. Touchdown. Ingram, and this time he's hit and knocked backwards, and TCU says they fumbled. TCU says they have the ball.
I think he lost the ball when he tried to go up and over. Ellinger is walking off the field.
And the Horned Frogs. Gary Patterson comes into Austin, Texas with his TCU Horned Frogs. And they upset the 9th-ranked team in the nation.
Between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Ole Miss Rebels. And it is Wilson keeping himself. 1st down. Touchdown.
For these running backs.
On 3rd and 1, it's Rodriguez to the end zone. Touchdown.
To extend this drive.
Fake to Connor, over the top to Mingo. Another touchdown. Has it at the 10. Wilson on a 1st and goal. Tries the right side. Touchdown.
Pylon.
Oh, and that one is no good. Ruffalo misses it wide right. Moving back and forth. Corral looking that way. Touchdown.
Of Corker, who was the traveler.
And there's the game right there as Luke Logan kicks the extra point and Lane Kiffin gets his first victory.
From Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, it's the Home Depot SEC on CBS. And it is indeed the Aggies of Texas A&M, number 13 in the country, against the 2nd-ranked Crimson Tide of Alabama.
Jones sets. Gonna go deep. Got a man. And got it. Complete. John Mechie. Touchdown. They're gonna come with the 3-man rush. And the throw is intercepted. Picked off. Down the sideline. Touchdown Alabama. Daniel Wright. 2 today. Mac Jones to the back corner. Touchdown Alabama. And it's Devontae Smith. Well, now snapping for Mac Jones on a 2nd and 22. Pump fake. Deep ball. Man there. Got him on the fly. Waddle. There's nobody going to catch him. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown. Motion man. Jones steps up. Going deep again. Man up there again. It's Mechie. And he is gone again. Touchdown Alabama.
Between top 10 old rivals, the Auburn Tigers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Last week. Out of the I formation, a play they've run 1,000 times at Georgia, and it's Zeus finding the end zone, and Georgia jumps on top. Cook motions out, 3rd and 9. They look that direction. They throw the ball up in the air. Right on cue. Caught. Touchdown. George Pickens beat McCrary, and the Dogs stretch the lead.
Again, behind the big man.
600 pounds of lead blocker. White says, let's do this all night. This is fun. They were physically manhandled. They finished with 216 total yards.
Grinds. He really, really works at his craft.
Anderson. Oh, it's a dance party. Otis Anderson cuts it again and scores.
I'd go Anderson.
Big backfield. They go straight ahead into the pile. And touchdown. It is the left guard, typically, Cole Schneider. Smith on 1st down. Up in the pocket, Smith unloads, middle of the field, got it, touchdown. Beautiful ball to Johnson.
Why he changed the play.
There he goes, Smith down the middle, on target, touchdown. Sam Crawford Jr. 4-man rush with a twist, down the middle, touchdown Tulsa. First lead, Stokes got it. As Gabriel uncorks it. Gabriel, top side, end zone, incomplete. Tulsa breaks the 2nd longest home win streak in the nation with a massive comeback from 18 down.
Howell, plenty of time, and he gets it complete, and into the end zone goes Brown. Joffrey Brown, the younger brother of Diami, be your go-to guy. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles. David Bailey leaking out of the backfield. 2nd and 20. Howell, look at the time he has here. But he can't find anything downfield. And then in stride he does, and it's Williams. What a play. Howell, Williams, touchdown.
Right there on big number 80.
2nd and goal. Slant, Lewis scores. Do they have it in them? Jerkovic. Chased back, looking for something, and it is picked off. Morrison on the return. He's going to take it for 2 the other way. Trey Morrison.
What a scene it was last week in Death Valley, and tonight, welcome to Stark Vegas. Mississippi State back in the top 25, squaring off against Arkansas. On 2nd down, Costello surveys, fires high, and it's going to be picked off. Intercepted by the Hogs. Going the other way for the touchdown, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Another pump fake for Franks towards the end zone for an easy touchdown. Just a gain of a yard on 2nd down. Franks retreats wide open to the end zone for the touchdown. The tight end, Hudson Henry, checks in. Costello. Try to lateral this one. And it will not happen. The Hogs find a way on the road. The losing streak is over, and what a win for Sam Pittman.
And welcome everyone to Jack Trice Stadium on the campus of Iowa State University in Ames, Iowa. A chilly early October night. The temperature in the mid-50s. Out of the gun. Rattler running out of time. Steps through the crowd. Goes up and into the end zone for a touchdown. 7th play of the drive. Wide open in the flat. It's Jeremiah Hall for a Sooner touchdown. They reestablish Breece Hall. They faked it to him. Here's the big hitter, and it's going to be the first lead of the night for Iowa State. Xavier Hutchinson, who turned down Oklahoma and came to Iowa State. In the flat. There he is. Yep. Looks like the touchdown earlier to Jeremiah Hall. That one was a 4-yarder. Then they punch it in. Purdy wants to do it himself, and he does. Brock Purdy from 3 yards up. 36-yard run. Fourth play of 30-plus. He stays on his feet again and scores. Touchdown, Iowa State. The Cyclones go back on top with 4:06 to go. To that side. Rattler's thrown for 301. Looking deep. Looking into double coverage. And he made a critical mistake. It's intercepted by Aisheem Young. And 7 of them have come in the last 5 years under Matt Campbell. He has taken this program to places they haven't been very often. And now they're 2-0 in conference.
So 3rd and goal. Trask. End zone shot. And Pitts got it. Touchdown. 2 defenders. Fans, he won't be single covered. Here's the quarterback, Trask, backing up and throws for an open receiver. Caught. Kadarius Toney with a touchdown, and then a late flag is thrown. Trask getting into it with an A&M defender. On 3rd and goal, Mon looks. Chapman got another one. Touchdown. Caleb Chapman. Trask on 3rd down and 4. Throws a deep ball. He's got Toney. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Spiller cuts it back. Has a first down and more. He's got a touchdown and the lead for A&M. Trask throws to Pierce, and Pierce breaks a tackle and scores. Touchdown, Florida. Play action here for Mon, moving to his right. Looking deep, got a receiver. It's caught. Chapman, touchdown. Raiders trying to get to 3-0. They'll run it here on 2nd and 10. Davis cuts back, but he's thrown down and fumbled the ball, and it's picked up by Leal. Buddy Johnson forced the fumble.
The tackle. Rattler now on 2nd and 11. Steps up in the pocket, throws across his body, wide open. Touchdown, Marvin Mims. Spencer Rattler. What a throw. 1st and goal at the 6. Quarterback run, and they go. Touchdown, Texas. Started with 9 minutes and 34 seconds left in the quarter. Here's the run by Pledger, and he punches it in. Just like that. Whittington comes in motion. Ellinger delivers, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. Joshua Moore. Moore in motion. Ellinger jump pass. Touchdown, Texas. Whoa! Sam Ellinger. Unbelievable. Deontay Ingram in the backfield. Play fake. Sam Ellinger rolls. Looks. Sam. Oh, touchdown. Texas. Big Sam does it again. Here's Rattler. Looking. Rattler sliding. Touchdown. Oklahoma. Stodner climbed the ladder and comes down with it. Goal. Quarterback sneak. Rattler. Touchdown OU. Ellinger. In trouble. Ellinger gets downfield. Ellinger still running. Ellinger on his feet. Holy Toledo! Big Sam! Whoa! Down at 10 to the 25. Rattler again to throw it. Steps up in the pocket. Throws on the run. Oh! Jake Stoops! Touchdown OU! Comes a 2-point conversion. Rattler sprints out. Timing throw. Got it. Touchdown Weiss. Or 2-point conversion Weiss. Ellinger winds up. Picked up. And that's your ball game. Trey Brown. And that'll be the story of this game for Oklahoma.
And that snap's way over his head. Bennett's got to backpedal all the way, drop the ball inside the 5, and it's going to be a touchdown, I think, or a safety. Let's see. It's a touchdown, Tennessee. Stetson Bennett on a quarterback draw, and again now he cuts to the outside and might have a touchdown. He does.
And it counted.
Garantano wanting to take advantage of it. Going to air it out near side. Caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, how about that sequence to his own teammates for catching that one?
Garantano coming to the corner again. Same play, same result. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nope.
Yep.
Out of bounds.
Got it. They might give him that touchdown, huh?
Here today. Second negative factor. Bennett down the middle. Complete. It's a touchdown to Kieris Jackson. This time, a little short toss, and how about that? You said, do they have a play action out of this a little bit earlier? Here they come. Garantano, look out from behind. Down he goes. The ball is out. Monty Rice giving chase. Rice has got it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Rod, that Missouri's most talented spot is in the backfield. A little pitch play from Roundtree, flea flicker back to Bazelak, who delivers the ball on target for a huge gain and a Missouri touchdown. Tie game, second and goal. Brennan's going to throw, and he will get hit as he throws, but that's caught for a touchdown. And guess who? And really, it was a triple option, wishbone-style high school offense. He threw the ball, he estimated, maybe 9 times a game. Big run, and into the end zone, Missouri.
Marshall's in that slot, in that tough spot for you.
Thrown again. Into the end zone, caught for a touchdown, and that's Eric Gilbert.
Just on their phone, texting and FaceTiming recruits.
No time wasted. A deep ball, wide open, touchdown. Where is the defense? Curry in the backfield. Miles Brennan going to throw on first down, and he's going to throw down the field. It is caught in stride. Marshall, LSU, one play and the answer. Another touchdown for him. With those guys up front today, they played great. Bazelak dumps it short middle. Beatty with the catch, and he's going to jet his way into the end zone. And a goal. These plays are obviously huge. A little fake jet sweep across the middle, and to the end zone. Touchdown.
Look at Marshall.
Brennan's going to roll right, looking in that direction, throws right, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Amazing.
Decisive to the line of scrimmage.
First time either team's been in the red zone, and Bo Nix cashes in at the goal line. Touchdown. On a 2nd and 4, fake to Smith, and now it's Warren to the end zone. Touchdown. Smith, touchdown. And he throws a quick one to Schwartz. Schwartz has got daylight inside the 5. Touchdown, Auburn.
Tonight.
Franks to the end zone. Touchdown, Warren. And this time, he barely sneaks it through. Auburn survives against the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Points to show for it. Take them when you can get them.
Wilson flushed. Floats it back in the end zone. Powell, did he stay in bounds? And it is a touchdown for Neil Powell. Wilson pumps. There is Katoa. Into the end zone with ease. Powell lined up in the slot. There's the quarterback run. And Wilson with his 6th rushing touchdown of the season. Power 5 teams. Right. Getting away from Batty. Narcisse. And it's caught in the end zone by Dingle for a touchdown. Hang on. He just gets it off. Rico goes down. That's 2 weeks in a row now for UTSA, where a roughing the kicker penalty cost them a chance at having a chance at the end of the game. There's a teaching moment to be had in the week to come.
There is no doubt. for both teams.
On 2nd and 2, Lawrence rolls, throws it back. There's a flag down to the backfield. Galloway rumbling free and all the way to the end zone. Cage may have been offside again. That's going to count. Etienne stopped initially, bounces outside and scores standing up. Etienne gets the edge again. And Etienne takes on the sidelines. Did he step out? He's still running all the way to the end zone. Travis Etienne. And they use all of the play clock. Lawrence looking to throw over the middle, and it's complete for a touchdown. Davis Allen with his first touchdown.
2 yards per catch coming in. Corral fakes the run, has a man open. It's Yeboah for the Ole Miss touchdown.
Everybody should be happy in this Alabama offense.
He swings it out wide. Devontae Smith with blockers. There's a flag down. He went into the end zone for a touchdown.
For tonight.
Ole Miss crowds the line, and Najee Harris runs right by them again. Inside the 10, lunging for the pylon.
For Snoop Conn.
For 7 yards. Corral down the field. It's the tight end, Yeboah, off to the races again. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Hitting the open man.
And it's a beautiful play fake to Robinson. Dumped off in the flat, and Forrestall has the touchdown. 10th play of the drive. Had it for almost 4 minutes. Huge hole. Touchdown! Jerry and Ely. Athletic family. His parents tennis players. Dad played professional tennis. Gordon. Here's Najee Harris. Inside the 5. Inside the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And keep the clock moving. They hand it off to Smith. Beautiful play call. All kinds of running room and an Alabama touchdown. They go to a power formation. They go to Najee Harris. Najee Harris going to the end zone for the 5th time tonight. Very satisfying win.
And then he'll get ready for Kirby Smart next week.
In this series.
Play action time, wheeling out of the backfield. He's free. He's open. It's a touchdown for Hawkins. Let's see. No, he's down at the 1. Just down at the 1 with a touchdown and an extra point. Hawkins into the back. Cunningham's going to throw it. And Marshawn Ford into the end zone for a Louisville touchdown. Brooks got 5 in the pattern. Nothing open. Brooks scrambles. He's coming with him. Brooks going to take it. Can he get to the 5? Nice. Lower the shoulder. Reach for the pylon. And in for the touchdown. What a run by Ian Book. And the Irish are back on top. 7:55 of a drive to close out the game. A turnover-free game as well. There's a lot of stuff they'll have to work on to be the equal to number 4 team in the country.
Bigger back with Snoop Connor.
Connor, and the ball's not handled properly. It's a fumble. Arkansas comes up with it, and they do hold.
Since they haven't reached the end zone with the rushing touchdown yet this year.
Will this be it? There it is. The first one for the Razorbacks. Rakeem Boyd healthy again this week.
And instead of a linebacker.
And Barry Odom, the first-year defensive coordinator, head coach at Missouri. The last few years, there's another pick. Arkansas's got another one, and this one's going to turn into points. Jalen Catalon cut right in front of the football. Looked at it in the replay room, confirmed it. Turnover. Ole Miss has a chance to get right back, and they throw an interception. Interception, Arkansas. Any of those guys for single-season production. It is a different offense, that's for sure. That's another bad pass and another pick. Amazing. It's 3rd and 1. Franks throwing. Franks to the end zone, and it was caught for a touchdown. 2nd and 12. Corral zips one. It's intercepted again. Greg Morgan comes up with another pick inside the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas.
South Carolina looking for its first win over Auburn in 87 years as the Gamecocks and 15th ranked Tigers meet in week 4 of the SEC schedule. For the Tigers. And Bixby walks into the end zone for the touchdown. Quarterback keeper Hill on 2nd and goal pushes his way toward the goal line and in
for the touchdown. They're going to goal outside the 10 now. Hill with a flag down. Oh, Shi Smith up the ladder, pulls it in for touchdown. Snap to Nix. Sidearms it, and it's picked off by J.C. Horn, taking it back. With a second interception of the game, J.C. Horn. Play on the ball. Kevin Harris running it left and running it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Nix, time is running out. A flag is down and Nix running the ball. He's tackled at the 9. No time left. Let's see what down.
Personal foul, hands to the face, offense number 71. The ball carrier is short of the line to gain. That penalty is declined.
The fake now over the middle, scores! And they won't. McCall gets the snap off, now looking to the end zone for Maribel. Has him for the score! Bringing some pressure up the middle. Lewis runs right at it. He'll score!
And Chris, that's exactly what
Maribel now in the backfield. McCall going up top in the corner. Back shoulder, touchdown.
And that's what you see. You've got your favorite target.
Agent's looking to answer. Mitchell up the middle. Bounces it outside. He'll get to the score easily. In motion. McCall sprints out to his right. Will he keep it himself? He does. Dives for the end zone and scores.
Got tempo.
Mitchell looks to finish it off. Driving to the end zone. Gets there. Snap and holder good. Biscardi puts a toe into it. And it's right through the uprights.
What a play. What a game.
Chants have 4 defenders standing back here at the 40-yard line. Incomplete, and that's going to do it. A program-defining win early on for Jamie Chadwell.
And it has paid off immediately. Nifty run. It's Jordan Travis, the quarterback, with a Florida State touchdown. He's the running back. Travis keeps it himself, surges forward. Touchdown, Florida State. Jada, Devin Travis on the right. Oh boy. And that pass is intercepted to the delight of all Seminole fans. Joshua Kando, the pick six. 33-yard gain for Warren Thompson. All these wide receivers stepping up without Kamari and Terry. Now a touchdown. Travis to Cameron McDonald, the tight end. Since his preseason All-American. Howell going for the end zone for Corrales. And he has it. Touchdown, North Carolina. Here come the Heels. Your defensive coordinator. Howell has a man open. Touchdown. De'Ami Brown got behind the defense. 2 costly drops. Here's the play of their season. Howell. Howell. Dropped again. 3rd in a row. They would have had the first down. Javonte Williams could not catch it. All of them dropped to end the game. And this proud Florida State program has a huge win.
The serenity of Tuscaloosa, Alabama belies the tumultuous season that is college football 2020. But if there's one constant when Georgia meets Alabama, it's the enduring memories we're left with that have become part of college football lore. Your 2018 ACC champions come from Tuscaloosa. So tonight they meet again. Number 2, Alabama. Number 3, Georgia. A reality check in the midst of the most surreal of seasons. Touchdown, George Pickens. Stokes, he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown. Wow, what a play. Touchdown, Stetson Bennett. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama.
Better buckle up. It's not easy playing in Tuscaloosa.
with that, we bring you the Home Depot SEC on CBS under the lights in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And our matchup, the game of the year so far, number 3 Georgia against the second-ranked Tide of Alabama. The 70th meeting between Alabama and Georgia. Here comes the Bulldogs. And now the home team, the second-ranked Tide of Alabama.
Hurry up here for Alabama. Play action. Mac Jones wants it all. Long ball, man there. Got him. Mechie, touchdown. Bennett going to go deep. Man's there. Got him on the run, and it's James Cook, and he is gone. Touchdown, Georgia. 82 yards. With 3 minutes and change remaining in the half. Jones fires to the corner. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Alabama. Bennett down the middle. Touchdown this time to Burton. Jermaine Burton with a touchdown.
Didn't miss that one, did he?
No, he did not. In motion. Looks that way. Wants to go deep and will. Waddle has got it on the run. And he's gone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown. Quick snap. Bennett has time. Deep middle. Ricocheted and intercepted. Malachi Moore coming back the other way. Still on his feet. At the 40. Out to the 44-yard line. Najee Harris. Touchdown. Alabama. To open the corner from their own 42. Bennett's in trouble. Got away momentarily. Throws on the run. And it's intercepted. Picked off in the secondary by Alabama. And it's Daniel Wright. And another key mistake. Second down and 9. Mac Jones, pressure coming from behind. The lob to the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? Jeez. That is some grace. Mac Jones, another great outing. Not so much in the second half for Stetson Bennett, the fourth. 41-24. Number 2 over number 3.
7 first and goal at the 10. Here's Martinez running it. Bounces it outside. Martinez, touchdown. Cornhuskers. Nebraska opens up and just pounds the ball down Ohio State's throat. Back, it looks like he gained 5 extra yards. They got the play off, Gus. Fields looking for the deep ball. Touchdown, Ohio State. Garrett Wilson. Gain of 11. Teague again breaks it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just like that. Ohio State punching it in. Fields looking. And he'll run it. Fields tries to get outside. Spins, touchdown. Justin Fields. He had 10 rushing touchdowns a year ago. And Martinez trying to get the first down. Lost it. Picked up Buckeyes. 7 Banks. Sprinting. 7 at the 20. 7 Banks. Touchdown, Ohio State. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's a play fake to him, and Purdy will go for the edge for the pylon. Touchdown. Right down the gut. Seam rock. It will be a touchdown. Jelani Woods.
Confidence in this group.
Hubbard. Look at him stay alive. Chuba. Chew on that. How good are you?
Yep, here it comes. Wrong way, though.
Look
They
out.
got the numbers.
Brees Hall. Nothing but green in front of him. Touchdown. Cyclones.
The
Man, he stayed out there long.
You're right. Hubbard is in the backfield.
And here goes Spencer Sanders, touchdown. Purdy breaks contain, look out. Lets it fly, corner, it is Hutchinson, touchdown. Ho-ho, that was Purdy.
Yep, it is. There's the high kick, but it's grabbed by Tyler Wallace.
All that athleticism over there. There's no way you're going to get that ball over that grump.
Lawrence shoots it downfield. It's caught. Cornell Powell. Touchdown, Clemson.
A couple of turns over of the ball for Clemson.
Here is Etienne bouncing through tackles, keeps his feet. Travis scores. Carries a full laminated sheet with him. Here's Culpepper under duress. And Jones had him. Ball pop loose. Afraid, scooped up. Andrew Booth to the house.
It asserted its dominance in the fourth quarter.
3rd and goal. Lawrence to Etienne. Touchdown.
First down. Tries to Scott, and he plunges forward. He is in for the touchdown. His second this quarter. Clifford stepping up. Air underneath it, and it's complete. Jahan Dotson waltzes in, and Penn State answers with 2:30 to play. They give to Ford. Ford can just tiptoe in. That was very important. Penix lunging forward, pushed from behind by Stevie Scott. No doubt about that one. Zero blitz. Penix tries to set the draw. Penix is game.
Jahan Dotson, yep, they're doubling.
Clifford flushed, scrambling, rolling. To the end zone and touchdown. Caught Parker Washington.
Same thing.
3rd and goal.
Little shot on the delay.
The pump. The strike. The catch. And Bowles in for a touchdown. Without failure. Penix steps up. Flush. Penix. And they're saying he is in. And Indiana pulls this off in overtime.
Does he have possession? Oh my gosh. He's not down, is he? How about that full strength, full spread? Is anything out of bounds? Wow. Wow.
You, the rolling on the field stands, touchdown.
And to the victors, cigars all around. And with that, we bring you to the banks of the Tennessee River. Neyland Stadium in Knoxville and Home Depot SEC on CBS. The 103rd meeting between the Volunteers of Tennessee and the Crimson Tide of Alabama. Alabama riding a 13-game winning streak in this series, and they come in undefeated and ranked number 2 in the country. Straight ahead, Mac Jones. Touchdown, Alabama. Down the goal. Brian Robinson broke one tackle, another into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Alabama 50% passer so far, but he did have a really pretty touchdown pass. And now the ball is out. Alabama picks it up. Malachi Moore will walk in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Not so clean.
Najee Harris has 2 touchdowns rushing today. Najee Harris has 3 touchdowns rushing today as he walks in. They were heavy underdog today here at home to Alabama, and it turned out about how everybody expected it to, I guess.
63 yards. Jerkovic, pressure, goes to the end zone, and that ball, Zay Flowers catches for a touchdown. What an athletic effort and body and ball control by Zay Flowers. Eagles score first. Now sensing pressure off the edge. They come after him, and smartly he gets it to Etienne, and off to the end zone goes Travis Etienne. Now Etienne, ball's loose. Ball is loose. BC has it. It's Brandon Sebastian. A 99-yard glory run for Sebastian. Can you believe what's happening here in Death Valley, folks? So here's BC now after the fake and the conversion, pulling them to the end zone. Wow! What a score! C.J. Lewis, bobbling, circus, and how about it? Etienne flanking him. Pulls and has a big jump play and more. Touchdown, Tigers. What a great read on 4th and 1. To the end zone, touchdown, Clemson. Amari Rogers. And 4. Clemson looking to take the lead, and Etienne will do it. Travis Etienne. End zone against Clemson. That was all kinds of ugly. Flags are everywhere. May have a safety here.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 5. The foul occurred in the end zone. Result of the play is a safety.
We do have a safety. And number 1 survives. They move to 7-0.
Hit as he might take today, but it sprung him loose. 1st and 10 to the end zone. Wallace, touchdown, Oklahoma State. And Carter comes in. Floated to the corner. It's Wolf again, this time for a touchdown. First of the season for the former walkout, and it puts the Cowboys back on top. Ellinger lofts one. He's got Eagles behind the knee. Touchdown, Texas. There's the big play they've been searching for from the guy that... For Sanders, 1st and goal. Hubbard is wide open. He's got a touchdown, and Oklahoma State has the lead again. 1-on-1. He wants Wallace. He's got Wallace. Goes over the top. Touchdown.
That's all Tylen said is to Spencer. Give you a chance, I'll make you look good.
Close my eyes and throw it up. Jamison jumping. He's got to bring it out. And look out! Deshaun Jamison! Goodbye! His 3rd career return for a touchdown. And boy, did the Horns need it. They bring the house. Ellinger retreating. Looking in zone. Throwing. Touchdown! Jake Smith! A second 4th down conversion on the drive, and Texas has taken the lead. And nails it right down the middle. Left at 34 with 5 seconds left. For Sam Ellinger. Scans the field. Lets it fly. End zone. Touchdown. There he is. Joshua Moore. First catch of the day comes in OT. Texas brings pressure. Sanders in trouble. Osai tosses and gets him and ends the game. A fitting way for this one to come to a close. Joseph Osai has been a man on a mission all night.
We're ready for one of the great rivalries in college sports as the Michigan State Spartans coming to town to take on the 13th ranked Wolverines of the University of Michigan.
And Summerin. Lombardi down the sideline. Caught. Touchdown, Spartans. Wow. What a throw, Ricky White. And here's the handoff. Around the corner. Wow, what a burst. Touchdown, Michigan. Lombardi. Fires. Touchdown, Spartans. Connor Hayward. Lombardi. Setting up the screen. He has Hayward. Dives. Touchdown, Michigan State. Seconds to go. Haskins running. And he'll score. And Lombardi with the quarterback sneak. Does he get the first? If he does, his game is over. I think he did.
And he did.
Reads and find the open receiver.
2nd and 3, pump fake, and a long downfield throw, jump ball, catch made, touchdown, Olave! On the defensive side, they snap it on the slant, and a touchdown. Walking in was Jeremy Rucker, and the Lions weren't ready at all. Ford is the back on 2nd and 9. They fake it to him over the middle. Clifford fires, touchdown, Jahan Dotson. Fields pump fakes, wants to take it downfield, shot, that's Olave, fingertip catch, touchdown! Come up with a stop. Fields looking to run, flips it, easy pitch and catch, and Rucker at the tight end has it. Comes the pressure, picked up, slant, Dotson catches, stretches, scores! So Jahan Dotson adding to a...
You saw tonight, he's going to have nights like this and more opportunities like this.
Clifford will be slammed down.
That pass rush.
Togiai and Jonathan Cooper. It's the Buckeyes by 13.
Will not be ready to go coming back from COVID-19 against Notre Dame. There's a dart of a pass, and off to the races. There goes Brown. Joffrey Brown all by himself. He is into the end zone. Weekend against Miami. Armstrong over the middle and into the end zone, a touchdown. 1st and goal, Thompson bouncing outside, and in he goes for 6 points. This one. And Otalapapa, big hole, he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Running this offense. He is back to throw, and over the middle, right at the goal line, and diving in for the score is Poljan. 3rd down and 7. Now throws again, complete to Brown. Brown looking to scamper into the end zone, and he's in for a touchdown. Motion Newsom. The handoff, and straight ahead it is Williams who is in for the touchdown.
It's in terms of the win and loss, of a football game. It's the...
Well, they got him drawn off again. To the end zone again. Miles Marshall for the Indiana touchdown. Penn State played even better against Rutgers. Going over the top against that secondary on the next play. Cornelius Johnson. Bang! Just like that. There they go again. It's another free play. And so an end zone shot. Up top. And caught touchdown. Freifogel's got it. And 2nd down and goal. They snap it quickly. Into the flats. That's a touchdown. Indiana go with on 3rd down. Back to the ground. Screens in. Touchdown. They punch it in on the ground. Indiana's lost 25 in a row to Ohio State.
Hey, Bloomington, go crazy. Because you got a football team to be crazy for.
Another landmark win for Tom Allen and the Hoosiers. They beat Michigan for the first time since 1987.
Griffin or Eli Adams.
Willis throwing, touchdown.
QB run.
Here it is right here, right on cue. Hooker, what a great sidestep. Can he get to the end zone? He does. What a great run by Hooker. Liberty now back in the red zone on 2nd down and 6. Willis cuts it back inside the 10, inside the 5. He'll score. And they're going to get one here. Pickett can pretty much waltz in. It's irrelevant now. Hooker up top to the end zone, scores! One officially for the win for Alex Barbier. This one is up. Does it have the distance? It does! With 1 second remaining on the clock, Barbier puts the Flames up in Blacksburg.
Florida and Georgia. The faces, the emotions, and oh, the memories.
Appleby to Washington. Touchdown! Touchdown!
He's about to break Herschel Walker's record. We may have 15 hankies in the air on this one.
Kick is up, and it is good! Oh, my! Touchdown, George Pickens!
What a marvelous run! Oh my!
to touchdown!
Touchdown, Gators! Touchdown, Texas Bennett!
And with that, we bring you to TIAA Banks Field in Jacksonville, Florida. The annual border rivalry between the Florida Gators and the Georgia Bulldogs, both ranked in the top 10.
We have Zamir in there too, so a full house backfield. And here is Zamir White. And Zamir White down the sideline might have a touchdown of 75 yards. Georgia leads 6-0. Trask in trouble. Lofts one across the middle. Got it on the run. Got it to Shorter for the touchdown.
Package in. Florida goes fast.
Trask on 3rd and 10, and it is intercepted. Picked off Eric Stokes for Georgia. Coming back the other way, and he's got a convoy. Stokes. Touchdown, Georgia. 5 of Georgia. Georgia with a blitz. Trask going to the end zone. Pitts. Touchdown.
My goodness.
Inside the Georgia 25. Play action for Trask. Going to a wide open Kimari Gamble. Touchdown. Right now. Now they come with some pressure, but the ball goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Trevon Grimes.
My goodness.
Georgia for 3 years. And there it is. The streak is stopped at 3 as Dan Mullen gets a big win over Georgia.
And into Tyler Algier. Algier has it up and has a hole. Algier is on his way. He's pounding the blue, and he's headed for pay dirt all the way for a score, 86 yards. Right to the goal line and caught to break the plane. Isaac Rex. Rex has his second. The carry. Katoa is on his way for another BYU touchdown. Quick handoff around the edge. Algier to the corner and a score.
They know that they have done what they needed to do. Come to Boise and dominate.
The key players in this historic stadium as #1 undefeated Clemson visits #4 undefeated Notre Dame. And here come the Irish. And here they come, the national champs in 2016 and 2018. #1 in the nation, second ever visit to South Bend for 7-0 Clemson. Here's the give, Kyron Williams, left side, into the secondary. Williams down the sideline. Kyron Williams might go. Notre Dame, touchdown. First down, picked up by the Tigers. This is their second drive. Uiagalelei, firing deep, ball downfield. Cornell Powell with the catch for the touchdown. It's 8 points you leave on the table against a great team. Oh, on the toss, it's in the hands of Owusu Koramoah, who will score! Touchdown! Bouncing off of ETN into the arms of Owusu Koramoah. Once against the motion, Uiagalelei on the roll, and the throw for the touchdown to Davis Allen. Tonight, Clemson for the lead. Uiagalelei on the give. The run for ETN into the end zone, and Clemson has come back from down 13. 3rd and goal for Notre Dame.
And Russ playing coverage.
Book on the roll. He throws end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown by Davis. In the regular season, Uiagalelei will throw it over the top of the slant. How? Right to the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown.
That didn't take long.
And hand to Williams, the blocking, the tight ends on that side, to the goal line and in. Kyron Williams.
Around and move around.
And the 2nd and goal for the Irish out of the timeout. Williams right to the right side. Powers to the end zone. And Kyron Williams scores again for Notre Dame. A story to tell forever. Russian 3, dropping 8. Uiagalelei steps up, loads and throws. It's caught. It's pitched backwards, up in the air. It's on the ground, still in Clemson's hands. And now it is down. It is over. And the Irish have knocked off #1 Clemson.
Indiana 10. Fields looking, guns it, touchdown Wilson. Bada bing, bada boom. Ohio State smacks Indiana in the mouth, scoring in 2 plays. Penix, sidearm, caught. Touchdown Indiana, whop, failure. 8 kids in the game. Here's Master T. He finds the edge, turns it up, Master T, burst of speed, Master T, touchdown, Ohio State. Teague in the backfield, they give it to him, looking for pay dirt, and he's got it, touchdown, Ohio State. U9, Fields, in trouble, Fields, turning, Fields, dives, touchdown, Buckeyes. Penix. Sideline, picked off Way. See you later. Sean Way, touchdown, Ohio State. 4th down. Penix underneath, and this time he gets David Ellis, touchdown, Indiana. Here's Mike Penix, delivers. Oh, Brad Fogel caught it, touchdown, Indiana. Have to throw it about 60-plus yards, and they don't. They go short, and here comes the stuff. Back to Penix across the field. They've worked on this. Ellis running, pitches it backwards, loose, and covered up by Ohio State.
Offense. Otherwise, they're just trying to get conversions more ploddingly.
Franks wide open. It's Burks. Somehow got lost in that LSU secondary. Touchdown. In this football game here in the first half. Now Finley wants to go to the end zone, wide open. It's Racy McMath for the touchdown. Carter blocking for Davis Price, easily into the end zone. 5 with no yards passing and an interception on this down. Keeps it himself to the ground and dives to the end zone. Touchdown. Traylon Smith, touchdown.
Right here.
Finley, plenty of time. End zone, touchdown. Jaray Jenkins gives LSU the lead. And it's a knuckleball that's partially blocked, no good.
UCLA with rushing 4. Shot goes over the top for Ty. Brilliant design by Moorhead, the touchdown. Verdell loses the football. UCLA's on top of it, and Knight scores. Quantrez Knight. I remember Jeremy Curley from TCU. He went there. This is a big-time hit for Dulcich and a UCLA touchdown.
Was steaming after seeing that call.
Glad you calmed down for this good game as Griffin gets hit as he throws, and it's picked off by Oregon. Down the sideline it goes, and it is a touchdown for Jordan Happel on the last play of the first half. My goodness. They run motion with Johnson. Verdell seeks the end zone and an Oregon touchdown.
Outstanding physical gifts.
On the run, up high for Brown, and he is in on the launch. Britton Brown scores. And Quantrez Knight got in there, but Shuck kept him for the touchdown throw. Hunter Kampmoyer in his first game of the year scores. It's down for UCLA from the 11. And they will run it again with Felton hitting the hole one more time. Touchdown. 4th down and 12 for the ball game. Griffin steps up in his first start. Griffin down the sideline for Phillips, and he could not hang on. Oregon.
Gabriel, wide open, touchdown, Marlon Williams. Ritter hits his target. Wiley turns it north-south. Touchdown, Bearcats. Ritter complete over the middle. That's Wiley. Still in the open field and still on his feet. Wiley, Houdini, touchdown, Cincinnati. Oh, he hit him with some sauce. Gabriel over the middle, has his man Williams, put his hat down, touchdown, UCF, you got it. Over the top, got the ball over, touchdown. Desmond Ritter scores it. They clock at 2, they get it off. Ritter wide open, tight end, Taylor, touchdown. Second and goal. Gabriel, touchdown, flash.
Up, they got a chance.
Dylan Gabriel completes it. There's the first lateral, and it's going to be over. Done. That's the end of it.
Happy with the officiating here through the first 4 minutes. First and goal from the 2. Ramsey has an open man and a touchdown. I don't have anybody returning who had a 100-yard career rushing game. Mertz, good fake, has a man free, and it is caught. And it is a touchdown for Chimere Dike.
Mertz's pass is complete.
Ramsey 15 out of 19. Most of them short throws. This one's a long beautiful throw. And it's for RCB, and it's a touchdown. Now there's no chance. What a turnaround for Pat Fitzgerald in Northwestern. 3-9 last year, 5-0 this year.
Quickly over that ball.
On 2nd and 5, Knight to the 5 into the end zone. Zonovan, bam, Knight, 19 yards to the house. Down from the NC State 12 for Liberty. Pressure goes by Willis, throws to the end zone, and a touchdown. Willis rifled it on the run, and he hit Noah Frith late in the second quarter from 12 yards away. This is also into the back corner of the end zone, and caught. Touchdown, Liberty. Jerome Jackson, number 88. Can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Up the middle, into the end zone for the touchdown. Bam Knight slams it in from 4 yards away for NC State. Barbier from 39 yards away. It's blocked. NC State blocks the field goal attempt from 39 yards away by Barbier. Can celebrate. Doran and Freeze with some fine sportsmanship at midfield.
Bacon. Keeper. Scores standing up. Spencer Rattler and the Sooners right down the field. And for the 3rd straight Bedlam game, they score a quick touchdown against the Cowboys. High school senior in Texas. Rattler on the run. Puts it in the flat. Henderson's got space. Henderson's got a touchdown. 2 possessions, 2 scores for the Sooners. He's now a star of this defense. Rattler flips it back, shoulder throw, 3 possessions and 3 touchdowns. Theo Weiss, 100 yards. Here's a little trickery. And the quarterback flips it in the flat to Jeremiah Hall, who scores. Oh, Lincoln Riley dialed something up, and the Sooners back in the end zone.
Back healthy, how could they not be, right?
4th down, Rattler back pedals and lobs it wide open. Weiss for the touchdown.
For Rattler, the roll continues. 5 straight wins.
Here in Austin, and for one of the all-time greats, their quarterback, Sam Ehlinger. A designed run for the quarterback, trying to pick up a block. He gets it, Sam Ehlinger, touchdown, Texas. Texas territory, ball spotted at the 35. Purdy gonna look to the sideline, has a man wide open. That is Shaw, who escapes the tackle. Touchdown, Cyclones. What an answer out of Brock Purdy. Sean Shaw, and Iowa State is on the board for a field goal. Now 2nd and 6. Ellinger to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Texas. Purdy to Hall, and Breece Hall gets in the end zone. Snap, clean, kick on the way. No good! And Iowa State wins in Austin for the first time since 2010.
Only in the 2020 season, for the first time in 14 years, someone other than Nick Saban leads the Walk of Champions. That's acting head coach Steve Sarkisian. Behind him is the #1 team in the country, the Crimson Tide of Alabama. With that, the Home Depot SEC on CBS brings us to Bryant-Denny Stadium with the Tune Sweet Home Alabama in the background. The #1 team in the country for the Iron Bowl for the 85th time, hosting the #22 Tigers.
Sark running the show then. Well, this time he really has to.
Oh, no.
Jones, wide open. Devontae Smith will cruise. Alabama touchdown.
And he's tough to tackle.
1st and goal at the 7. Another play action, and now a touchdown. John Mechie. Blocking trio on that left side. Jones got it to Devontae Smith. Open field. One man to beat. You could forget about it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Alabama. 1st and 10. Najee Harris. Najee Harris will take it. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think that falls into something big, though, right?
Something happened. Looks that way. Throws that way. Corner. Got it. Mechie, touchdown. Alabama will go to 8-0. And they have solidified their #1 in the country status, that's for sure.
Howell. Long throw to the corner of the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown! Henry Simmons beats Bracey, and the Tar Heels draw first blood. Bobble the snap. Backpedaling. Trying to make something happen. Book flips it down, and from a disastrous start, they're going to get a score. Dumped down to Kyron Williams, who dives to the pylon.
Very short memory. He's got ability.
Tight ends roll to the right. Skoranek on the end around, and he will score standing up. Pure power football. The Irish run behind big bodies. 1st and goal. Williams easy. Leans forward, and the Irish wear down the Carolina defense. Another marathon march. That time 89 yards. Ian Book's very first start was here in 2017. He's come a long way since then. His 29th victory as an Irish quarterback.
Nothing as we start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 3rd down and 5 from the 15 of Northwestern to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Jaden Reed. He's number 93. It's a play fake. Ramsey keeps, and he saunters in for an easy touchdown. Direct snap. And it's going to be a touchdown.
Northwestern getting a guy on the field here late.
And it knuckles through. It is good from 48 yards.
Magic up their sleeve.
RCB is going to lateral it back. Ball's on the turf. It's going to roll into the end zone, and Michigan State is going to cover it up. That is a touchdown for the Spartans, and that is the nail in the coffin.
Play of the drive already for Oregon. They got the ball first, a little jet sweep kind of action. And a tough run. Jalen Red broke tackle, stayed on his feet, down the sideline. Touchdown.
Jefferson.
who's one of the best running backs in all of college football. There's the first carry, and there he goes down the sideline. Jefferson, another huge run. He had 2 of them last week, and he's got 1 of them already this week for a long Oregon State touchdown in 2020. And he got double teamed there. Shuck throws on the move and kind of a wobbler, but he's caught a wide open receiver, and it's a touchdown for Devin Williams. Per carry for the Beavers in this one. Play fake. Jebbia toward the end zone, and it is caught. That's a touchdown for the Beavers. Zariah Beeson, the true freshman. Shuck runs forward, chucks it to his tight end. Touchdown. Overthrowing. Got to the line quickly, handed it off to Jamar Jefferson into the end zone. Touchdown. Oregon State in the 4th quarter has gone ahead. Abibi Lakio will take the ball, and he powers his way in. Touchdown, Oregon. Nolan will try to sneak it, and he pushes in. Amazing. Wow. The options are not good for the Ducks. 4th down, they throw across the middle. They are going to pitch it back, and here we go. That ball is on the turf. Beavers are going to scoop it up, go down, and Oregon State will pull off one of the more improbable wins that the Beavers have ever had in the 124-year history of this great rivalry. What a win for Jonathan Smith.
Both in the backfield with Harrison Bailey. Completed. It's Gray, and it's touchdown, Tennessee. In zone and then makes a little bit move, and boom, there he goes. On 1st and goal, complete. Touchdown, Florida, as Grimes takes it in. Tony juking in the backfield. Trask, Tony, touchdown, Florida. The Gators do it again at the end of the first half.
In the second half.
And now Trask looking in zone again, caught, touchdown, Florida. Grimes has it on the 3rd touchdown pass of the day from Kyle Trask. And now Trask, nowhere to go with it. So a scramble to the back of the end zone, touchdown, Florida. This time Copeland holds it in. Touchdown pass number 4.
You got a quarterback like that, you got playmakers around him, you have a chance at every single game. And
here for Max Duggan. This time he hands it off. Zach Evans put the ball on the ground. Scooped up by Martin, and Brock Martin off to the races. Brock Martin, touchdown Cowboys. Scoop and score, Oklahoma State. 2nd and goal. Jackson, touchdown Oklahoma State. Motion now sets. Duggan keeps it, got a seam, creased it, and he's off. Duggan still on his feet. What a move! Houdini time! Duggan! Touchdown Horned Frogs! Wells and Barber to the bottom of your screen. They hand it off and touchdown! Evans with the score. Sanders. He steps up, delivers, has a man open downfield. Wallace, T.D. Wallace. Tylen Stylen with the touchdown. Duggan looking to throw, cocks it back. Reloads, has a man downfield. Davis with the catch and off. Touchdown TCU. Hail Murray, is there one here for Sanders? He launches it into traffic and incomplete. TCU wins it in a strong second half comeback by the Horned Frogs.
That defense will face one of the most unique offenses in college football, the triple option RPO of Coastal Carolina. 2 undefeateds, college football primetime, coming up next. McCall hands it off, Marable up the middle, takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. So multiple offensively, aren't they? Here's Algier, a huge hole up the middle. And Algier sprinting to the end zone. It's a 42-yard touchdown. Up quarterback Fred Payton. White dives across. Touchdown, Chanticleers. On the move ahead to the 41-yard line. Wilson lets it go, and he's got his man again on the left sideline. The Cougars on the move as Milne goes down the sideline. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
This is Marable time.
He's got the ball. He's got the touchdown. And the Chanticleers retake the lead.
Be ready to knock it down.
Last chance for the Cougars. Milne the catch. Wrestled down on the 2. Coastal wins it.
Undersized, but they're athletic and they're active. Here's a keeper for Lawrence, gets a block, makes a cut, and scores standing up. It's been a quiet year for the backup tailback. He's got it again. He's got a crease again, makes a cut, spins, fights, and scores. Back-to-back big plays by Lynn J. Dixon. He fumbles his snap, coming in cold, and it's scooped up. Kendrick with a convoy. Can they chase him down? He gets to the end zone. A scoop and score for Clemson.
That's what you're going to have to figure out as a voter.
Another downfield shot. It's Powell again. This time no interference, no drop. Touchdown Tigers as they do plunge the knife in to the Hokies with a deep shot. Not be for Notre Dame. We'll talk a lot more about that.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame loses. They're still in a really good spot to be in the 4.
But this season has been anything but a victory ride for LSU, with bright spots hard to find.
Emery gets it. Touchdown!
Meanwhile, the Tide continues to roll.
Statement time for Alabama. The juggernaut rolls on.
It's number 1 Alabama against LSU in a primetime showdown in Death Valley. And so we are in Death Valley. And the Home Depot SEC on CBS brings us the 85th meeting between the Tigers of LSU and the Crimson Tide of Alabama.
And in motion. Najee Harris inside the 10, the 5, the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This game, but he's close to perfect on the season. He wants more right here.
He's got it.
Gonna go long, got a wide open touchdown to Billingsley. North Dakota State as they won 3 championships when he was there. Mac Jones going deep. Devontae Smith is gone. Touchdown, Alabama. How many times have we said that this year? A lot. Including 2 more touchdowns. Plenty of time here. Deep for Devontae Smith in stride again. And goodbye again. Devontae Smith touchdown. Jones goes to the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Devontae Smith, touchdown, Alabama.
Holy cow.
Najee Harris blasts off the left side and cruises to an Alabama touchdown, his 3rd of the night. So the payback from a year ago is complete for the Crimson Tide.
Over the Bruin player.
Thompson Robinson dumps it off to Felton out in space. Has the first down, breaks the tackle, and is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Phillips runs a beautiful out route.
Here's Brown running right, finds a lane at the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. And Slovis's pass is caught for a touchdown by St. Brown.
Incredible concentration.
Thompson Robinson goes back to the air here. Deep pass, wide open in the middle of the field is Dulcich. Trying to outrun Paul Lamau, and he does for the Bruin touchdown. 3rd down and 5. And it's Malapei getting the first down and getting the touchdown.
See if he looks there.
SC rushes for Thompson. Robinson's pass is picked off and going to be taken back by Hufanga. SC has the lead. Touchdown Trojans. 43 yards away from the lead. He nails it. Malapei has been out. Slovis taking a shot to the end zone. Caught. St. Brown's got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown SC. The Trojans have the lead. 16 seconds left. Thompson Robinson steps up, moving to his left. Gotta launch it. He does. Into the back of the end zone. Knocked away, incomplete. SC comes from behind again to win.
Here come the Gators, trying to extend their home winning streak to 13. Very smart. Psychology graduate. Here's an interception by Eli Ricks, injured earlier, but back out there now. And he's going to go all the way for an LSU touchdown. Hot dogs a bit on the way in. I think the same would apply to Bo Pelini. Four-man rush. Trask steps up, has a man, touchdown. Jacob Copeland, who took advantage of the freshman McLaughlin.
Who does a better job of recruiting Massachusetts.
Max Johnson, man wide open. It's a touchdown for Keyshawn Boutte.
To run.
Yes, his first rushing touchdown of the season tonight. He lunges and has his second rushing touchdown of the season. Jay Ward, costly missed tackle for LSU. Swung out wide. Kadarius Toney puts Florida back on top. The wire there. On 3rd and goal with a man right in his face. Johnson on target for a touchdown to Trey Bradford. Approaching 2 minutes to go. In the flat. Can Cole Taylor get there? No, nowhere near the line to make. Tried to go up and over and could not escape from Marco Wilson and Trevez Johnson. Is there a flag down?
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 11 of the defense, throwing the LSU player's shoe 20 yards down the field.
I think I've ever heard an official announce throwing a player's shoe.
Well,
and it wasn't 11. It was Marco Wilson.
This is for the lead in the final 30 seconds. Career long 53. Snap and hold are good. Did he get all of that? It's right down the middle, and it is good from 57 yards. From 51, it is hooking. It is no good. Barely wide to the left. Florida is upset by LSU in the swamp.
Red comes in motion. Brown looks one way, dumps it over the top. It's Red breaking a tackle for the touchdown. And how about that for Anthony Brown's Oregon debut? His running back for the first time. Chuck looks his way, now scans the field. A wide open Hunter Kampmoyer. And the tight end's got a touchdown. Brown, Slovis to throw again. The defender fell, and St. Brown is wide open. Diving for the goal line. Touchdown, USC. Chuck keeps it, dumps it into the flats. The tight end, DJ Johnson, he's in for the touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns for the tight end room. Kampmoyer gets one. Step into the game. Marquis step into the end zone for the USC touchdown. And goal. Brown to throw again. Lofting back of the end zone touchdown. Travis Dye had broken loose. He's into the formation. Here's another 4th down try. McCoy again at the goal line and in. Touchdown USC. Final play barring a penalty. Slovis retreating. Gonna have a hard time getting this thing away. He does, but a flag flies as an offensive lineman makes the catch at Andrew Voorhees. And he will flip it off. The whistle blows. The game is over. And Oregon is going to win the Pac-12 Championship.
Welcome everyone to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where this championship Saturday of college football begins with the Dr. Pepper Big 12 Championship. The Oklahoma Sooners taking the field, ranked number 10 against the Iowa State Cyclones. They are the number 6 team in the country.
Better on defense.
There's Chandler Morris into the game, and he runs in for a touchdown.
Right here, you've got to defend deep shots with Oklahoma.
Rattler looks like he wants to launch one deep. He's going deep from Mims and has the touchdown. ejected for targeting less than a minute in. On 2nd and goal, Purdy throws for Kohler. Touchdown, Iowa State. Lower body injury. Rattler, design keep, turns the corner and scores. Jake Hummel couldn't take him down at the corner.
A fake and a keep by Brock Purdy.
Hall,
another
way up into the air. On 2nd and goal, Hall driving toward the end zone for a touchdown. They just do snap it. Didn't look like anybody moved. Purdy, can he rescue this? Purdy lofts it up. Jump ball, and it is intercepted by Trey Brown. Another huge play by the senior from Tulsa. They've won 6 straight conference championships for the first time since the 70s and 80s.
Bowie under the leg, throws, game over. Notre Dame knocks off number 1.
This is a good reminder. We're not guaranteed to win.
This team knew we could go into that game and get a W. That's how we feel going to play them again in this ACC Championship.
And today's collision here in Charlotte between number 3 Clemson and number 2 undefeated Notre Dame, their one and only season here in the ACC. To force the long field goal. Lawrence to throw on 1st down, and we'll take a shot. Wide open is Rodgers, and he's gone. Just like that, Clemson takes the lead. 4-man rush. Lawrence steps up, delivers across the middle, and wide open is Williams. Williams headed to the end zone, and the Tigers stretch the lead. From the shotgun, Etienne will make the 1st down and breaks free. Forget the 1st down, he's got a touchdown, and the Tigers pouring it on.
Been about him this year.
Here's Lawrence for the keeper, in the clear. Lawrence headed for the end zone, touchdown, Tigers. Got one hand on the trophy now. In the ACC, the song remains the same. Clemson's Tigers are the Kings.
And here they come. And we are moments away to see if they can go undefeated, to be crowned a champion. Last year they lost in this title game. Coach Fickell told us how hungry they are to simply play. COVID cancellations. It's been a month since this team has played. And then there's Tulsa, the comeback kids. They have faced double-digit deficits seemingly all year long. Can they conquer the biggest mountain to climb in this conference? Winning here at Cincinnati. Cincinnati's won 19 straight home games. This has been the Nissan pregame rush. Kickoff is coming up next. 2nd and 4. Big hole for Jerome Ford, and here goes Ford, splitting defenders and taking it in with ease.
Try to keep him dry in between plays.
3rd and 3, and Taylor in for the score. 2nd and 3. Ritter, plenty of time to the end zone. Touchdown, Pierce.
Huge opportunity in the run game.
2nd and 1, why not? 1st and goal. Reaching out for the goal line, touchdown, Desmond Ritter. Trailing by a touchdown. Smith steps up in the pocket to the end zone, he goes, it is caught. Touchdown, J.C. Santana. What did we say earlier? Forget the playoffs. Championships matter. Look at the intensity, some turning away as Cole Smith tries to win it for the Bearcats. And he does. Game winner, Cole Smith. Cincinnati wins the American Athletic Conference Championship.
Welcome to the Big Ten Championship game on Fox, presented by Discover, and we've got a good one for you as the 14th-ranked Northwestern Wildcats face off against 4th-ranked Ohio State for all the marbles here in Indy. Undefeated and ranked 4th in the nation. Please welcome Ohio State. Led by College Football Hall of Famer Pat Fitzgerald, please welcome the Northwestern Wildcats.
Takes a bad angle, and it's 1st and goal.
Here's the Wildcat formation. Porter, touchdown Northwestern. Uh-oh. The deep man, they give it to him. He breaks it back. Trey Sermon, touchdown Ohio State. Down and goal at the 3. Here's the pitch. Sermon to the corner. Touchdown Buckeyes.
Boy, what a performance for Northwestern. A few too many turnovers. They showed a lot of grit. They were in it late. 3-point game in the 4th quarter, but ultimately it was that offensive line, the running back Trey Sermon and Ryan Day.
I want to win every game we play. And what I would like for every football team to do that we play is to sit there and say, I hate playing against these guys.
And over the years, its trajectory morphed from stifling defense to revolutionary offense.
Jones to the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Devontae Smith!
With the Gators' star flickering, Dan Mullen returned to Gainesville and ignited a stellar rebirth.
You gotta love the opportunity to go play the game tonight. Take advantage of this opportunity that we've been given.
In the most turbulent of years, what could be more comforting and exhilarating than yet another meeting between Alabama and Florida for the championship of the SEC?
And with that, we bring you to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta and the SEC Championship on CBS, presented by Dr. Pepper. The stars aligned just in time, didn't they? 7th-ranked Florida, the winners of the East. #1 Alabama, the winners of the West.
Catches for 52 yards last week. His first one got him down close, and Najee Harris gets him to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And just inside the Gator 49. Trask going to go deep. Scott Tony, and he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. Kadarius Toney. Jones. A lot of pressure, and he stuck it in there, but no. It's intercepted by Trey Dean. And the ball comes out again, and Devontae Smith has got it back for Alabama.
John Mechie was with the hit.
Offense tries to pick on him. Jones scanning the field. Lobs one, Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Alabama. Down. Slade Bolden in motion. Here's the throw. Najee Harris made a man miss. And touchdown, Alabama. He does it again.
A reverse spin just as he catches it.
Jones pumps and fires and has his man, Najee Harris. Touchdown, Alabama. Najee's second through the air.
It's to hurry up and snap it here.
Well, they do, though, and Trask will try to do it himself, and he does. Touchdown, Florida.
2 plays.
From the 17, Jones loads over the middle, compete. Najee Harris, touchdown, Alabama. Najee Harris again.
Pocket right there.
From midfield. Going deep on the far sideline, and it's caught, and it's Grimes, and he's gone. Touchdown, Florida. Touchdown, Florida, Naquan Wright. Najee Harris to tail. Najee Harris. Not quite. Inside the 1, Najee Harris. The call has been overturned. It's a touchdown, his 5th of the night.
So we weren't sure if any part of his body was down. It came real close. Obviously, the official said he got to the line.
And he'll hand it off, and it's a touchdown, Florida. Dameon Pierce. Play action, Jones to the end zone. Touchdown, Devontae Smith. That might seal it pretty quickly with only 2 timeouts left. Trask going to the end zone. Pitts has got it. Touchdown, Florida. It's not over yet. Trask inside his own 5. Hit, and he's dropped, and that'll do it. They're not going to have time for another play. They can't get their players back. It's over. Alabama survives in a great SEC Championship game in Atlanta.
Field rather than in the backfield.
Now the give, and a lot of room for Marks inside the 10. He'll score. A rarity for the Bulldogs.
But he stuck to his guns.
Rodgers still looking upfield. Now he'll run it. Can he get to the end zone? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I share it right here, but
right. He's not going to share it on ESPN.
No.
This may be 6. Good run by Prince, and he gets in.
He's just sitting in that hole of the zone defense. Good pitch and catch.
Smith going for it all, and this one's intercepted. To the 40, has blockers in front of him to the 50. Still on his feet. Forbes may score, and he will. The true freshman, for the 3rd time this year, takes an interception to the house. Now, give to Taylor. He bounces it outside, sheds a tackler, and he'll score. Rodgers looking to throw. Steps up into the pocket to the end zone, has a man open. That's Griffin for the score. He's been so dynamic all day long in the return game, and now he hits Pater with a reception.
You need a field goal. Kick it now.
Smith looking to the end zone. In the back, touchdown. Keelan Stokes keeps Tulsa alive.
As you said, squid it right through there.
Zach Long with the kick, bounces high in the air, and Williams can't quite corral it at first, but he does on the second go-around. It got ugly in a hurry. Here's what it looked like. And this is the coaches for both teams desperately trying to keep these teams apart.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, those are real punches being thrown. That's Malik Heath, number 4 for Mississippi State.
Tennille Martin is into it with number 7 for Tulsa.
Yeah. Look, he has his helmet off. He's taking actual punches to the head. I mean, it's dangerous. I mean, these are strong men hitting each other as hard as they can with no helmets on.
Right here.
A gain of 9, 2nd and short. Willis keeps it to the end zone. And Liberty strikes first against number 12 Coastal Carolina. Win against BYU, Louisiana. And also against Troy. McCall to the end zone. Pass is caught. And there's the first touchdown of the night, Isaiah Likely. Enormous play for the Flames. Willis to the edge with a path and a touchdown. Pressure. McCall heaves one deep to the end zone as a man, and it's caught for the touchdown. Willis tries to get to the edge towards the pylon, a late dive. Touchdown, Liberty. And goal from inside the 1. McCall, the fake, and the easy touchdown. Hello, end zone. Coastal Carolina right back in it.
Much time on the clock if you score.
Well, 2nd and goal, that's bound to happen. Backside pressure. McCall back in the end zone. It's caught for the score. To get out of Orlando with his 2nd straight bowl victory. Oh, but Kelly this time drifts into the end zone, lost the football. The ball came out. Coastal Carolina recovers. 2 for 2 tonight is Barbier on the way. Can he sneak it in? And he does. Massimo Biscardi kick was blocked, and Liberty's going to win it. The Flames find a way in overtime, and Hugh Freeze celebrates.
We welcome you to the 2020 Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. The first of this new year's 6 bowls. And over the course of 4 days, it is the best of the best. Tonight, 2 teams who were just flexing their muscles 11 days ago in thrilling conference championship games. The SEC East winners, the 7th-ranked Florida Gators, against the Big 12 champs, number 6, the Oklahoma Sooners. After a 6-yard run by Stevenson, Rattler, a little bit of pressure as he launches it downfield. Touchdown, Sooners, the breakout freshman, Marvin Mims. Goes to the near side, and it is picked off. Norwood, pick 6. Trey Norwood. Pressure up the middle. They pick it up. Shallow cross. This is Weiss and Theo Weiss inside the 10. And the Sooners come right back with defensive line there. 2nd and 2. Stevenson to the outside. The block from Stogner pushes ahead. Kept his balance. Dances his way in.
For what they put themselves through so that we can all sit back and enjoy the game of college football that we love so much.
Very well said and very well done by Marcus Major, and add to the blowout.
Finally gets the bath that he's been waiting for. His first postseason bowl victory since he's been a head coach, and his first win.
Bright blue skies, 60 degrees as kickoff approaches at State Farm Stadium for the 50th edition of one of college football's most historic postseason games. Welcome to the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Iowa State ranked 10th. College football playoff rankings was up to number 6 at one point before losing to Oklahoma in the Big 12 Championship game. Oregon won the Rose Bowl game last year and now looks to capture the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl for the 3rd time. Iowa State.
You're going to get a motion in here and a nice run with Hall.
And Hall walks in. Touchdown, Iowa State. Great opening possession for the Cyclones. The meat grinder there on the offensive line. Brown going to keep it. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. He scored twice against USC. Here comes Thibodeau. Purdy throws a pass wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Kohler somehow got away from all the Ducks DBs. So Brown staying on the field at quarterback. He'll keep it here inside the 5, into the end zone for the 2nd time. This time on the goal line. Purdy fakes the pass and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 2nd quarter. Breece Hall again into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. For the first time ever, they make it into a New Year's 6 bowl game for the first time ever, and they win it by the final score of 34-17, defeating the Pac-12 champion Oregon Ducks.
Ritter back to pass over the middle, finds his man Pierce, and touchdown! Bearcats strike first. Daniels over the middle, caught, Pickens, touchdown Bulldogs. Pierce goes in motion, Ritter slides his feet, still alive, eluding that rush, fires, cross field, Wiley, caught, touchdown, took it off the rug and counted. LaBelle in motion, then sets. They're going to run it. They gash that front. First down by Ford and more. Off to the races. Ford. They're just looking at shoe bottoms right now. Touchdown Bearcats. They toss it into the boundary. White turning the corner. Touchdown. Bulldogs. Zamir White. From 54 yards out. There it is. Got it. Happy New Year, Bulldogs.
Wait a second. 2 seconds left, though. 2 seconds left.
He got it. 2 seconds to go from their own 2. Ritter is going to be sacked for the safety.
and an appropriate ending for Georgia. Who else but Ojulari?
Welcome to Miami Gardens, Florida, and welcome to the Capital One Orange Bowl. Two teams that certainly earned the right to be here tonight. The last time we saw North Carolina on this very field here at Hard Rock Stadium, they were throttling the Miami Hurricanes. Their reward tonight, they take on one of the most physical teams in college football. Here come the number 5 ranked Texas A&M Aggies, who finished the season in dominant fashion. A 7-game win streak to close out the year for Texas A&M. Spiller breaks a tackle. He's at the 5. He's at the goal line. In for the touchdown. Flags down. Shot to the end zone. Bobbled. It's a touchdown. What a catch by Daz Newsome.
Line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to Spiller, and he'll run into the end zone with a Texas A&M touchdown. Downs, a wide receiver in the backfield. Howell looks his way on the wheel route. He's wide open for the touchdown.
Ever seen, which is big words.
Howell out of the pocket, looking downfield, unloads one for Downs, drops it in. Josh Downs, pay dirt. Carolina back on top.
For number 0.
Mond out of the pocket. He'll tuck it under, and he'll get to the pylon. And Texas A&M is a point after away from a tie. Chain blockers out in front. Kept his balance, gets down the sideline. The sprinter in the open field, and no one's going to catch him. Touchdown. Run it with A-Chain, and he is in for the touchdown. And they certainly answered that call as they are champions of the Capital One Orange Bowl.
This is the Rose Bowl game presented by Capital One, and the first of today's 2 college football playoff semifinals. The number 4 team in the country, Notre Dame, making its 2nd Rose Bowl appearance, its first since 1925, taking on the number 1 team in the country, the SEC champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Here comes Alabama, perfect 11-0. Making their 6th appearance in the CFP in the 7-year history. Trying to earn respect and prove that it is worthy of playing in these games and of its selection to the college football playoff 2 years ago in this very stadium, the semifinal. To give the offense trouble. Quick throw. Here is Devontae Smith. Goodbye. Farewell. Touchdown. Waddle working his way back. It seems like he might be available for the national championship game in 11 days. Hurdling is Harris, and now running down the sideline. And he's chopped out of bounds deep in Irish territory. Travis Etienne and Breece Hall, the other finalists. Play fake by Jones. Has a man wide open. Jaleel Billingsley, another Bama touchdown. 4th and goal. Magnificent drive. Will it yield points? Yes, it will. Kyron Williams slides into the end zone for a Notre Dame touchdown of this season. Fake to Najee Harris, and the quick strike to Devontae Smith. And he is in for a touchdown. Design roll to the right on 1st and goal, and he throws to the pylon, and it is caught for another touchdown by Devontae Smith. Since Desmond Howard, if in fact he does win it. Blitz, book. It's almost as if Alabama's saying, okay, you want to call a timeout, run one more play, we're going to try to blast you. It was intended for Avery Davis, and it brings an end to this Rose Bowl game.
Welcome to the College Football Playoff semifinal, the All-State Sugar Bowl from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. and the collision between the 4-time defending Big Ten champion Ohio State Buckeyes and the 6-time defending ACC champion Clemson Tigers. Shoes to fill in the secondary. On second and goal, Lawrence keeps it, tries to get the edge, chased by Browning, dive, touchdown Tigers. For the defender, you're right. Now he's got the ball again, running left, serving in the clear, foot race, touchdown Ohio State. Buckeyes answer quickly. And just waltzes in. Travis Etienne. Fields from the pocket, fires to the end zone, into traffic, caught for a touchdown by Luke Farrell.
Lawrence tonight to show people how good he is.
Got to be careful with that mindset, though, don't you? Drops back, there's a man wide open. It's Rucker. 2 touchdowns for the Buckeyes tight ends tonight. To stretch this 7-point lead. Fields on the run, launches for the end zone, coming back, caught for a touchdown by Olave.
Receivers, makes it tough on the defense.
From the pocket, a strike across the middle, caught, touchdown, Rucker again. What a huge night for the tight ends.
Right hand around.
Ninth play of the drive, Lawrence flips it in the flats, Howell stretches for the pylon, touchdown, and the Tigers begin to chip away. 4-man rush, Fields has time, launches downfield, it's Olave, he's got a touchdown, Ohio State! 14 minutes to protect this lead. Looking to add to it. Fields down the field. Caught for a touchdown! Jamison Williams. Very few Ohio State fans able to witness this. Get about half of the 3,000 tickets. Everyone here tonight on their side will savor this memory forever, as will the players. Savor the moment. Crimson Tide and the Buckeyes for the championship of this most challenging, surreal season. And McCall will make a fair catch.
Very, very talented.
2 tight ends and running behind a linebacker, Joshua McMullen. Najee Harris barrels in for his 25th rushing touchdown. To make plays like that tonight, as you said, if they're going to stay with this Bama offense. Teague runs left and scores, and Ohio State does answer quickly. What a drive. Smith set to the left, tight formation. Jones flips it to him. Devontae headed for the end zone, and Alabama back on top. Teague barrels in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They cash in the fumble recovery and draw even. Tonight, in 2nd and 3, Jones is pressured, lobs it to Harris, who collects it, gets around Borland, and leaps to the end zone. A hat trick for Najee Harris.
It's like you're traveling.
An impact player tonight. 1st and goal, Jones on the run, and it's just too easy for Devontae Smith as he just adds to his records and milestones. Play action. Jones steps up, right down the middle of the field. It's touchdown. Devontae Smith cannot be stopped. A truly special performance by the Heisman Trophy winner. From the pocket, lofted to the end zone, high throw, caught, Wilson, touchdown, Ohio State still alive. Exactly what they need. That's Bolden who came in motion, got it in the flat, and got a touchdown. Slade Bolden dives into the end zone for his very first career touchdown, and Matt Jones there to celebrate. As the linebacker lines up at fullback in front of Harris, and behind number 40's block, Najee makes it look easy. Goes in standing up. There is his 3rd touchdown. In a season of chaos, the Crimson Tide are the conference. Constant excellence. Bama bludgeons the Buckeyes, and Saban steps past Paul Bryant with his 7th national championship. A moment that we weren't sure we were going to see, Kurt. The season does reach the conclusion. Alabama, an emphatic champion in 2020.